Jamaica, 1831. The air was thick with tension, and the sun burned down on the cane fields as thousands of enslaved Africans toiled under the whip. But beneath the surface, a storm was brewing, one that would shake the very foundations of the British Empire. This is the uncensored story of Sam Sharpe's rebellion, a tale of blood, lust for freedom, and the unquenchable thirst for justice. Sam Sharpe wasn't born a warrior, but he became one, a literate and devout Baptist preacher. He was respected by both the enslaved people and plantation owners. But Sharpe saw something others didn't. He recognized that freedom was not a gift to be given. It was a right to be taken. Before Sam Sharpe was a rebel, he was a preacher. His faith in God and belief in equality sparked the fire of rebellion. In the Baptist church, Sam preached freedom, both spiritual and physical. He encouraged the enslaved to rise up, telling them that all men were created equal in the eyes of God, and no one should be in chains. But even in the church, whispers of rebellion made their way into the ears of the authorities. Sharpe began spreading the message. Christmas 1831 would not be a time of celebration, but of revolution. He organized secret meetings, planting the seeds of rebellion in the hearts of the enslaved. His message was clear: strike, refuse to work, and demand freedom. But, as with any great plan, it came with unexpected consequences. Christmas Eve, 1831. Instead of joyful songs and gifts, the flames of rebellion lit up the night. Sharpe's followers set fire to the plantations, burning crops and estates alike. But this was more than destruction. It was a signal, a call to arms that echoed across the island. Blood would be shed, but freedom was worth the cost. Amidst the chaos of rebellion, love bloomed in secret. A forbidden romance between one of Sharpe's closest followers and the daughter of a plantation owner took root in the shadows. Their love was a dangerous secret, one that could endanger the entire uprising. But as passions burned high, they both knew. Freedom meant the possibility of a future together. But the British Empire didn't sit idly by. The rebellion was met with brutal force. Soldiers marched in, guns blazing, determined to crush the uprising. Sharpe's warriors fought valiantly, armed with little more than their courage and makeshift weapons. Blood stained the soil of Jamaica as both sides suffered heavy losses. But every rebellion has its cracks. Amidst the chaos, lust for power and betrayal began to poison the ranks. Some who had once vowed loyalty to Sharpe sought to curry favor with the British, hoping for personal gain. Trust was broken and the rebellion was left vulnerable, with British spies lurking even among the rebels. The uprising wasn't just led by men. The women of the rebellion played vital roles, spreading messages, gathering intelligence, and even fighting alongside their brothers. One such woman, known only as Anansi, was the eyes and ears of the rebellion, carrying secrets between camps and outsmarting British spies at every turn. Sam Sharpe knew the rebellion couldn't last forever, but he was prepared to sacrifice everything. After months of fighting, Sharpe was finally captured by the British. They thought capturing the leader would break the spirit of the rebellion, but Sharpe's fire still burned bright, even as he faced his final days. In his final moments, Sam Sharpe didn't beg for mercy. Instead, he stood in court and made one last powerful declaration: "I would rather die on yonder gallows than live in slavery." His words echoed through the hearts of everyone in that courtroom, a battle cry that would transcend time. On May 23, 1832, Sam Sharpe was hanged for leading the rebellion. But his death wasn't the end. In fact, it marked the beginning of the end for slavery in Jamaica. Sharpe's uprising sent shockwaves across the British Empire, and just 2 years later, the Slavery Abolition Act was passed. Sam Sharpe's rebellion may have been crushed, but his sacrifice fueled the fire for freedom. His legacy lives on, not just as a martyr, but as a symbol of rebellion, courage, and the unbreakable human spirit. His blood may have stained the soil, but from it grew a revolution that changed history forever. The story of Sam Sharpe isn't just about rebellion. It's about the blood spilled for justice, the lust for freedom, and the enduring fight against oppression. And now, you know the uncensored truth behind one of Jamaica's greatest heroes.